Dad, I'm bored.
Son, I'm watching Tucker right now. Leave me alone. Go watch that Skibidi thing you kids love so much.
I don't want to watch Skibidi anymore. That's so 2023.
Listen, son, when I was a kid, we used to run outside and play. All you kids do is complain. Why don't you go watch Gada-Gadi Gada-Gada-Oh?
All right, whatever you say, Dad.
Inflation is at an all-time high. Housing prices are insane.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
There's a war in Europe and in the Middle East. The entire globe is literally collapsing around us. Who will save Western civilization? Today, I believe that I found the answer.
What? Help me!
And clearly, this was the answer the entire time. But I do have some questions. Why is the bathroom the preferred place to play the Nintendo Switch? Why does he have his pants on, but he's still sitting on, like, the toilet seat thing instead of the cover? Like, you're at risk of falling in. That's a serious hazard.
Skip it up and down up.
Why were the lights flicking on and off in this hamster's, whatever he is, bathroom? I don't even know what this thing is. Enough for him to just like run away instantly instead of just like sticking it out for 1 minute, and then the chicken nugget would have to like piss on the floor. Thankfully, all of these questions are answered by the fact that this video and every video like it is retarded. Actually, that's my bad. It's based in awesome content, and this is exactly what the kids need to stay educated, hip, and cool. Okay, now that is what I'm talking about. Farting? Farting? That is freaking awesome!
He's just like me for real.
So these videos are all made by this channel called Max Design Pro. The channel's been around for a few years now, but all of the content currently available only goes like a few months back. They started out with this very creepy looking character. It's like, you can tell it's supposed to be like a normal kid's character, but the way they drew him looks a little bit off. He looks like he's about to molest someone, basically.
What? Help me!
Actually, please keep ignoring me and leave my children alone. But once they introduced this monkey character, and yes, it is a monkey, wasn't it obvious? Silly me, how could I have not known by the brilliant maximum professional design philosophy? As soon as they brought in this monkey named Max, things really started to pop off for them. The series stars Max, his family, and friends in various adventures at home and at school. They even encounter pop culture icons like Huggy Wuggy from Poppy's Playtime. As we've already established in the Cancer YouTube Kids content review series, the way to get a child to watch your video is basically just to have some kind of annoying aspect to it, like an annoying song or a guy yelling like, "Ah!" And then you shove some recognizable character into the mix, and that's literally all you need.
It's Mr. Light! How you doing, buddy?
Have you seen the smiling critters?
But things for the Max Design Pro team really took off when they added in the Roblox chicken nugget. Now, this little guy was already pretty viral on TikTok, but now that they put him in their videos, they get an absurd amount of views.
What? Help me!
Basically, every video now features the nugget in some kind of trouble. He needs help. Keep in mind, these videos are completely devoid of words, probably because they know that if they have words, then the age barrier becomes like 4 or 5 years old. But if there's no words, then even an infant can understand what's going on, or understand what's supposed to be going on, I guess. The only words being used in recent videos is audio of JonTron saying, "What?" and "Help me!" That's literally it. And then from there, the plot basically goes that basically when this nugget is in trouble, either another nugget or one of the monkeys comes in to solve the situation or make it worse and pwn him. I mean, in this one, this guy was like dying on the side of the street. They came in and they even gave this nugget a low taper fade by the end of it. Or take this next video, which is clearly a commentary on the police state and a citizen's right to rob any establishment they want under capitalism. You too can fool any police officer pursuing you by putting on a comical pair of glasses, a nose, and a mustache. Alright, John, I just want to show you this video real quick to see your real, authentic, based reaction to this video, okay?
Okay, alright, I'll do my best.
Alright, here we go.
Gadagadi. Gadagadi gadag. Gadagadi gadagada. Oh. What? Help me.
So what did you think about that?
Where are my royalties?
I know, that's what I've been saying. This has 80 million views, John. You're being ripped off. Views? Yeah, you need to DMCA this whole channel.
I could have paid off another Lamborghini with that, man. You see?
You could have so much more money. You could have so much more.
Have so much more money. I'm just sitting here in my hovel knowing this is going on. I'm getting ripped off.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You'd be so much more rich. I mean, this whole channel is like, it's amazing, right? There's a lot of like life lessons to be learned here, I think. I mean, you got the message, right? Like, I think you had a big takeaway kind of moment, like mind-breaking thing.
The emotion seeping through the chicken nuggets, you know, like emotional grease. It really gripped me.
Yeah, it gripped me too.
I don't know.
Grippy. I call it that because it's grippy.
So that's what you wanted from me? That's your question?
Yeah, that's my question.
Okay, good. I hope I provided some context for the audience.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the audience is definitely enriched now with your input.
I feel like, yeah, I like to educate. You know, it's like, learning. That's
what you're all about.
And they're learning. That's what I'm all about.
Okay. Now, these videos were initially only popular amongst children, but once they left the target audience, obviously things got a little bit out of hand. People quickly realized how dangerous this content truly is. Take this video that we just watched, where a nugget that recently overdosed on fentanyl is revived, and once again lined up with a low taper fade.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade.
You see, you may not realize it if you're not an educated scholar, like me, but this video is actually in violation of the Geneva Conventions, and this nugget is using the Red Cross symbol, something he has no right to use whatsoever. I hereby formally charge you with 30 counts of murdering innocent child civilians. How do you plead? Send the nugget to the gulag. This stuff has permeated the entire internet. It's totally inescapable on Twitter, X.com, on TikTok, on Reddit, on YouTube. Like, you can't get away from this. Okay, I am 21 years old. There's no reason that I should be seeing gadagadi whatever the videos in my recommended. There's just no reason for that to be there, but it is. Ask any 9-year-old what the Roblox chicken nugget is. They're not even gonna know what it is. But if you say gadagadi, they're going to finish the sentence every single time. They know exactly what you're talking about. Well, I don't know if it's really a sentence, but you know, it's more of a statement, more of an oath. When I was a kid, I was scared of like Slender Man or the Rake. Okay, when I was like 8 years old, I thought they were real, which they are, by the way. Now, thanks to this Brainrot content, children are scared of normal fruit.
Oh! Leave me alone! Stupid apple! What is the word?
Their minds have been trained by Max Design Pro to make it so that the only food that they're comfortable with even seeing in person is a chicken nugget. Their brains are so fried that they animate this stupid piece of processed chicken stabbing someone to death with like edgy emo music in the background or something. I mean, Max Design Pro is so stupid they don't even know how doors work. They think that hinges are on both sides of the door.
Every single day, cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then...
Hey bro, you can't open a door that way. The kids are not all right, and they definitely need saving. I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but there needs to be something done. But why would Max Design Pro even care? Children are just gonna eat this up. And the team of Indians in a dingy basement somewhere in New Delhi pumping these out have already made some like fat guy rubbing his hands together a billionaire. This truly is India's greatest cultural export.
Okay.
Do not read in! Do not read in! No, no,
Yeah.
no, no!
Truly, they are raking in the dough from stupid American children whose parents let them watch YouTube all day. But of course, with anyone coming up, with any man coming up, with any team coming up, there are always going to be doubters. On Reddit, the true haters come out. These are just content farms designed to steal kids' attention. Don't give it more attention. How can that possibly be the case, guys? Come on, I mean, look at this art style. I mean, it's like, it's beautiful, it's revolutionary. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, this is, you know, people used to complain about Johnny Test and stuff like that. Like, I understand, like, those Flash animations, you know, they're annoying. Imagine if we had this on TV, okay? Pixar is going to go out of business, which is why these Redditors are so mad at Max Design Pro for threatening the bottom line of the higher-ups in the animation industry. This is what children need. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. should be less focused on, I don't know, whatever he's focused on right now.
Get down there! Mr. President, no!
Taxes, some boring bullshit, okay? He needs to be more focused on what I think is truly important and what you know is important, which is redefining the education system. Homeroom will now be the skibidi room. Period 1 will be lessons with Max the monkey. Second period will be what class. Before lunch, everyone will stand for the pledge of Third period will be Rizonomics, of course, and they'll end the day by watching iShowSpeed react to other videos.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
Should I be talking about? This is the fucking shit I be talking about. Stop sending me shit like this!
Now, I've really been digging into this topic, and let it be known, there is a bit of lore to be followed here, okay? There's a bit of a story. Much like Skibidi Toilet has a very deep underground lore that only real ones recognize, I have truly recognized the truth behind Max Design Pro, because there's a lot going on here. People on this mysterious underground forum, known as X.com, have actually uncovered a lot of interesting themes. You see, Max is framed as a protagonist, but from the videos, it's clear that he's actually a total asshole to everyone around him. He's borderline abusive. I mean, in this video, Max tells his little brother he can play games with him, but leaves his brother's controller unplugged.
Let me play.
Sure, bud. You can play too. Only a silly little baby would fall for that old trick.
Thankfully, Max is literally because if you look closely, you can see that even Max's controller was not plugged in the first place. So he was just sitting there watching TV and not even playing the game. This is, of course, a commentary on how disenfranchised families in the modern United States, in this modern economy, are unable to afford real video games. Alternative theory suggests it could be a commentary on how poor people are too stupid to plug in cords. But apparently at this point, the family, okay, Max, his brother Jimmy, they still had the ability to speak. After getting bored of their button inputs doing nothing, they turned to a less technologically advanced game. Uno, a classic card game that everyone loves.
What is this game, dude?
Unfortunately, as the carbon monoxide poisoning took hold, they also lost the ability to speak English, and instead began speaking Spanish.
Uno.
Te bloqueo, te bloqueo, te bloqueo, te bloqueo, te bloqueo, te bloqueo, reversa, 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 más dos, más dos, más dos, más dos, más dos, come cuatro, come cuatro, uno, come cuatro.
I mean, in this video, Max literally decides to ruin Jimmy's Uno game, leading him to let out his Mr. Beast side and flip the table. In complete despair. I mean, he had no other choice. His brother is preventing him from the one thing that brings him joy in life. I have to ask, where are the parents in this situation? Next, they move to the kitchen, a very distinct room compared to the rest of the house, judging by the presence of stark white walls and a lack of furniture or corners. Clearly, Max Design Pro is a fan of these disgusting, modern, stark, asylum-looking interiors. It is disappointing, but I'm gonna give them a pass because the writing is so good. So here's Jimmy just minding his own business, eating cake like one does, going boogie 2988 mode, when Max has to come in to steal the entire thing. This is also when they head into what appears to be the only room with any paint. Thankfully though, Jimmy finally decides to seek out his father, but instead of asking him to punish Max, he attempts to inform his dad of a new mathematics philosophy he's been developing. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 are actually equal.
Dad, did you know that 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 equals the same thing?
What are you talking about? They don't equal the same thing.
Yes, they do. 10 plus 10 equals 20, and 11 plus 11 equals...
22.
You see what they did there? Very clever. I know you're having a hard time keeping up, but I am here to inform you of what this joke means. 21?
You stupid.
Unfortunately, this realization sent their father into cardiac arrest, and he would be absent from all subsequent videos. Next, we see them in a school setting, where the teacher announces the proposition of dropping the third letter of all of their names in order to please the emperor. Angus becomes Anus, which he's not too pleased about.
Okay, class, we're gonna play a game where you remove the third letter of your name. This sounds lit. Hold up.
Hope simply becomes she's just now. And she's so upset she calls up her mom to complain about the teacher harassing her.
Hey Mom, can we change my name today?
And then there's poor Albert, you know, upon realizing his new name would just be Alert, he unfortunately turned into an air raid siren.
Can we not play this game?
You may also notice that the carbon monoxide poisoning has subsided enough by this video for them to actually be speaking English. Unfortunately, there are some side effects that still remain, which is why they're talking in a Mexican accent. It should also be noted that Max was pretty dumb to begin with, so when the poisoning really took hold, it turned out that he got even more low IQ, and his brain is literally inside of his skull picking its nose.
I'll solve this problem with my hyper-intelligent brains.
Now, many of you will know the phrase, hurt people hurt people. After incessant bullying from his brother and his father's unfortunate passing, Jimmy too becomes abusive, but not to his family, but to his cat. He places cucumbers near the family pet to scare him. He stomps on him repeatedly in a now censored video that's been deleted from YouTube, but I promise you, it exists. He twisted his tail off like an umbilical cord, really went Planned Parenthood mode on that one, or unplanned maybe, whatever the case. Shotgun! But don't fret for the cat, because it turns out he's actually evil himself, likes to knock things off of shelves that are perfectly good, and also has psychic powers so he can kill everyone he wants at any time. Man, the writers really do leave no possibility unturned. Like, they're open to anything, any subject material, any fantasy aspect, they're willing to throw it in, and I really like the way that they constantly retcon the basic rules of this universe in order to basically just, you know, make it better. Make it better. That's what they're making it better, okay? They made it really good. It was good, and now it's amazing. It was amazing, and now it's fucking godly, okay? Game of Thrones, step aside. There's a new nugget in town. And with a limited budget too, oh my god. These disenfranchised Indians who are animating this, I mean, it really just, it brings a tear to my eye to see people rise up. With children being more online than ever, I think we're just going to keep seeing this kind of stuff go around indefinitely. I mean, let's be honest, these Max Design Pro guys are not doing this out of the goodness of their heart. They're making bank off of this, and they can basically just remake the same video 20 times with the same exact assets, with the same exact sound effects, the same exact position, the same exact story, and they're going to be making millions of dollars a month regardless. And while people can complain about it all they want, unless like YouTube bans them, not that I think they should, because this, I mean, this is like, it's not that bad, then the Brainrot animations are definitely here to stay. So this content is just going to keep taking up Google server space, contribute to the ice caps melting, and make the next generation of kids even more than they are right now. And every child will be chanting as they storm the Capitol. 1776 will commence again. Thankfully, Nikocado Avocado will probably still be hungry by the time they reach the 5th grade, and he'll take care of that problem for us.
What?
Huh?
Help me!
Thanks for watching my YouTube video. I'll see you all tomorrow. Gadagadi, gadagadi, gadagadi.